Hi, Aries. Welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for love. This is a timeless reading, which means that if you're watching this a week later, a month later, a year later, it's okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. If you have Aries in your chart, this is for you. Please like the video, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Also, follow me on my other social media pages. I have a podcast on Spotify and Google Podcast, Anchor, and more, and Apple Podcast and Apple Music. Also on Vimeo. I'm on Vimeo. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch. This is a Twitch live stream, and YouTube. So thank you for being here, and let's get right into your reading, Aries, for love. So the first card I got for you is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And as I was kind of channeling on the message, I got the energy of that all that glitters is not gold. If you kind of pay attention to how the woman looks in the picture, she's looking at um this kind of situation down here or here. It looks like there's something she's looking at, eyeing, that she wants to pick up, and there's like a spirit almost summoning her. And it kind of reminded me or gave me the energy of like sometimes all that glitters isn't gold in the sense of people, but also in the sense of things. It's like the energy of like maybe your enemy like giving you a gift, and it's a gift that you really like. But because like it's your enemy, or because it's a gift that you really like, you don't take into the account that the gift that you're getting is actually from your enemy. So I don't know, I get that kind of energy where it's like all that glitters isn't gold, Aries. Like just pay attention and be careful. Why is the video like acting weird? Maybe if I just close all these tabs, it will stop doing that. Alright, hopefully it just stops buffering. Or at least it looks like it's buffering on my end. It looks fine now. But yeah, that's what I got with the pay attention to the red flags. I don't know, I just get this energy that all that glitters isn't gold, and be careful of gifts from people, or be careful of like, I don't know why I feel like an object could have bad juju around you. Or like, I know that sounds really weird. I don't know if it's like an object you got from someone, or an object that just for some reason just has bad juju around it, or like it's just like weird, or it's like there's something like throwing the energy off somehow, some way, and it may be very subtle, um, or it may be subtle to you but not so much to others. I don't know. It's like this weird energy. But I get that like there's something maybe you need to let go of or shed in order to bring forth a new energy within you. So I don't know, it's a weird message, but let's go ahead and get into it and see what is in store for love for my Aries coming up. Maybe not weird, but it's just, we'll just see where this goes. It could also be speaking to it's better to be authentic than to put on a show, maybe. Whether that's you or someone else. That's the energy I'm getting. I get the Nine of Pentacles. Nines deal with Mars energy, which can be Aries, masculinity, your general outlook on life. There could be something with you where you're definitely investing in yourself at this time. Um, and you investing in yourself, it's become more apparent maybe to others that you are an investment. Meaning, people can't just come in, and maybe it wasn't always this way, but like now at this point, it's like this energy where people can't just come in and use you, or people just can't come in and, benefit, from you and then leave when they want to and come back when they want to. Like there's something where Aries, you're strong standing on your own. This is whether maybe you're single or coupled. You're strong on your own, but there's something where it's like you're not like you need someone to lean on too, you know? And there's something about a realization of who can you lean on, who can you trust around you, who can you maybe pour your heart out to. All right? I get the star, but the star shows up once again in your placement of investment, like investing in yourself. And through investing in yourself, it seems that you become more valued by others. And it's not an investment in such that it makes you arrogant. It's like, oh, I'm the best in the room and I'm all that in a bag of chips. Like, no, that's not how it is, Aries. It's more of a, I've been through some things. I've been humbled by life. I've been humbled by spirit. And, I'm still me. I'm still confident. I'm still that, rambunctious, silly me, but I'm just a bit more mature. I'm just a bit more laid back, maybe. I'm more sure of myself. I'm more sure of my purpose. I'm more sure of where I'm going. And there's something about this mindset that you're heading in, Aries, that I feel like is going to benefit you in finding love and finding not only love, but I feel like that which makes your heart happy. Hi, low key Black Queen. How are you? Thank you for being here. Yes, if you're new to my Twitch, make sure you follow. Thank you all for being here. I'm really liking Twitch. So I get the star for Aries. I also get the Ace of Cups and your placement of communication, intellect, and the mind. I feel like there's something where you're more sure-footed. I follow you here and on YouTube and IG. Yes, thank you. I love it. I know I've been getting so many personal readings where like you're all telling me, "Yep, I follow you on Instagram. I follow you on YouTube. I listen to your podcast. I love it." Yeah, I'm trying to expand. So thank you for growing with me, low key Black Queen. By the way, I love your name. So I get the Ace of Cups, and it's interesting. There's something, Aries, where I feel like you're more sure footed. You're more sure of where you're going, where you're heading in terms of love. But I feel like this also is intertwined with maybe your life purpose or following your heart's desires. But it connects to love in the sense of you're more sure of what you want, what you will and won't accept. And I feel like you're at a stage in your life now where it's like, I just get you're more mature. No matter your age, you've matured. You've been through things, I feel like. Maybe you've seen things. You've grown. It's interesting, 9 is your number. Well, in the numerology it is. But, I don't know. The tree behind the guy here is very interesting. Trees grow. It takes long for them to grow and things of that nature. But there's two tree stems here, which is quite interesting too. So, there's a desire for you and someone else. Or maybe there's a desire because the two tree stems are kind of growing apart a bit. If you're in a relationship already, maybe there's a desire for you to connect deeper with the person you're already with. All right? But that requires you connecting deeper with yourself. My Mars is in Aries, so does this apply? I'm feeling this reading. I really feel this. Yes, it does apply. I get the sun in your placement of emotions. There's a need for you to be emotionally open, emotionally vulnerable, Aries. There's a need for you to be emotionally honest. All right? Because in doing that and being that way, you will attract the same type of person. someone who's emotionally vulnerable, someone who's emotionally open and available, someone who's emotionally honest. There's like this thing where it's like you keep attracting a certain type of person, and it's like, why do I keep attracting a certain type of person? But you don't realize that there's something in you that is similar to them, that if you don't want to keep attracting them, then you need to change that thing in you, right? So the sun can also be like a revelation of, oh, I get it. Like, I keep attracting these situations because of me, like there's something there. There can also be an association with family, pregnancy, a birth of a child. It can also deal with motherhood, things of that nature. This moment, depending on when you're watching, could show up in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months for you, all right? Maybe particularly around summertime. Let's see. I think Gemini is around, or Cancer is around June or July, right? June and July, yeah. So around June and July. I do get the Ten of Wands in your placement of romance, romantic flings, self-expression, creativity, children. I don't know why I get abusive energy. There's something about being either not taking abuse or not being abusive. Like, I get that. The Ten of Wands can be physical abuse, emotional, mental, especially. This could be something that you've overcome or you're overcoming, no matter which side of the spectrum you may fall on. Um, there's also something about abuse of self. Oop, my Mars is in the second house, so I felt that. The emotional abuse. Yes. That makes sense. Okay, you're reading the cards. Yes, low key Black Queen. Come through. She's reading the cards and the placements, y'all. I love that. Not many people like get how I read, so I love that. Um why has the Tower been coming up a lot for these love readings? I get the Tower in your placement of work, health, daily routine, um work. Oh, I already said that. Your sense of self-improvement, your sense of organization. There definitely could be something, Aries, where there's a need to maybe pay attention to your health and not just your physical health, but your mental health as well. There's also a need to like look at your life and kind of, it's like the energy where someone wants a relationship, someone wants a boyfriend or someone wants a girlfriend, and it's like, but their life doesn't, like the way their life is doesn't accommodate that. It's like someone who works a 60-hour a week job, 7 days a week, and then when they get home, they have to care for their parents, is, desperately wanting, a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's like, well, if that's what you want, then a Tower moment might need to come in and shake things up. So there's something with like Aries, whether you're single or coupled, where maybe you want something, but your life currently doesn't accommodate that, and there's gonna need to be a moment that comes in and shakes things up to accommodate your life for. We're talking about love, so I'm just gonna say it's love, right? But the Tower moment can sometimes be experienced as a difficult situation, an unexpected occurrence. All right, let me read the Tower for you from my notes. I'm a Scorpio with heavy Scorpio energy, so I've always been into this, but thank you for noticing. Yes. So you are an Aries, or so you have Aries and Scorpio energy. Okay, let's read the Tower. The Tower says, an unexpected event, an unexpected occurrence, a fight, a breakup, a blow up, an eviction, an ending, an argument, or being fired. Now, that does not mean all of those things are going to happen to you. It could mean at least one of those things may happen in some form or fashion. So there's a need to look out for that, maybe 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Definitely by September, October, all right? But remember, the Tower is experience is bad, but usually it's for the good, all right? The next card I get for you is the Five of Swords, which the fives deal with communication, intellect, the mind. Fives do deal with Gemini and Virgo energy too. It is Mercury. Virgo is the sixth house. Okay. There's something about if you're not already mature, there's a need to mature, or your partner needs to mature. There's also a need to look at the people you have around you, Aries, and looking at their maturity level. It's kind of like the energy of, if you're around, five other immature people, eventually you become the sixth immature one in some form or fashion. So there's like something there where look at the environments around you, of the people where you spend a lot of time, and just listen to some of the things they talk about. I feel like you're gonna start to notice like some behaviors and actions you have within you are not necessarily even you. You've been acting or behaving in a way in which you've been acting out like what you've been hearing or soaking up energetically of the people around you. I know that sounds really weird, but that's why you have to protect your energy, right? I get the Six of Swords and your placement of spiritual growth and evolution. So your thoughts, the way you communicate in terms of love, in the form of love, will change in 8 weeks, 8 months. And there will be some form of success, possibly in maybe some stability in terms of communication in an already established relationship or with someone new. If you're single, what I find interesting is I never noticed that this person has long nails. Okay. They were a little bit ahead of their time, huh? I love that. This is ancient Egypt. Oh my god, this reading, Lord, you're reading my life for real. Alright. Seven of Wands. Sevens deal with secrets. Sevens deal with spirituality. There's a need to step outside your comfort zones, Aries. There's a need to... I get there's a need to, like, let loose. Like, not be so bottled up. Why, like, don't keep things so bottled up. I feel like there's something where if you're in a relationship, you've been keeping things from your partner. And it's not necessarily, like, bad things. It may be even, like, you've been wanting to move. You've been thinking about quitting your job. Like, you've been thinking about going on a new, lifestyle or health kick. Like, there's just these things you've been keeping to yourself. But there's a need to, like, or maybe just with people in general if you're single. But there's a need in you opening up, you will find that people open up to you. All right? I get the Eight of Wands, which is the number of patience and time. This once again relates to your career. I don't know why I feel like there could be an unexpected occurrence in terms of your career. I'm not sure. For some of you, I'm not sure why it shows up in love, though. Or in regards to love. It definitely is associated with your love life in some way, but I do get the Eight of Wands. This card to me is sometimes like a crossroads. Alright? And this can be relating to your past. Now, the one thing is that we don't see the sides and we don't see what's behind her, right? Or him. All we see is what's in front. And this little thing, over top of them, which to me denotes them putting themselves in their own misery or their own blockage. So there's something about this relating to your past, Aries, where maybe there's definitely a need to move on. This could be something that you've been struggling with for the past 8 years. Alright? I get another Seven of Cups. There could be someone around you who has secret feelings for you. A friend, maybe. Or maybe you have secret feelings for someone around you. Vice versa. There's definitely something there. There's also, once again, a need to set energetic boundaries or spiritual boundaries. Aries. Alright. The last card I get is the Four of Swords. I feel like for some of you, there's a friend around you who could become a potential lover. Or I feel like you're going to find love in an unexpected place. So Spirit is saying stop looking for love in a certain place and start being open to like finding love in an unexpected place. All right. Follow your heart. Trust your emotions. That's going to be your guide to something new, to the sun shining. All right. Trust your intuition. But also know that all that glitters is not gold. All right. So, my oldest child is 8. Oh my god, I'm shocked with you. Wow, that's really interesting. But spirit, the cards never lie. I always say spirit and the cards never lie. Thank you for listening and watching, Aries. Make sure you do follow me, subscribe. If you want a reading, wow, there's been a lot of drop frames. That's not good. If you want a reading, definitely check out my website. Let me pull up my website, sorry. Um Don't forget to follow me on Spotify too, and in YouTube and Instagram. Okay, hold on. What am I looking at? My website. Okay, so this is my website. Finally, we got it up. So once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right website. All right, you can go to the schedule now button to schedule your reading with me. If you would like, it'll take you right to my schedule a city page, or you can go right to the store section, which most people do, and directly purchase your reading from my store section. I do different types of readings. So I do, of course, birth chart readings, past life readings. I do make jewelry. I also do psychic tarot readings, of course, different types of psychic tarot readings. I do candles as well, and I do teach tarot classes. I do dream interpretations. And I also do make scarves, face masks. I also do make jewelry as well. And I sell black soap, which is an all natural soap made in Africa. It is really good for eczema. It has all natural ingredients. And it is good also for germs. It's the only soap I use on my skin and my hair. And you all always say I have really nice skin. So, and hair. So even though my hair is really, I don't know what's going on right now. But anyways, thank you all for listening and watching. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Love and light.